Hi, my name is Samantha Levine, and I was in Chinese calligraphy this past semester. So I'm going to be talking about regular script today. So some history behind regular script is that it was the last script to be developed, and it used some of the characteristics from prior scripts to be formed. And it first appeared in 220 BCE in the Han Dynasty, but it wasn't perfected until later in the Tang Dynasty. So this one is considered the standard form of Chinese calligraphy, so it's the most easily and widely recognized style, and it's also used in textbooks. So some characteristics of regular script are that the strokes are distinct from each other, and there are straight lines and straight strokes throughout the character. And there's also angular lines and angles, as you can see right here and like throughout the whole character. And there's also tapered ends. So something to point out is that although regular script does have a set of rules, there are different styles of the script because of the personalities that reflected through the four masters of calligraphy. So these are the four masters of regular script, and each of them are different in their own way. So this first one on the left has good sense of order in organic and geometrical structures. The second one is strong and firm, and it has broad vertical lines. This third one is clean, fresh, crisp, but it also has some creativity into it. And then the third one has thin but strong strokes and characters. So although all of them are regular script, the personalities of the calligraphers are shown through it, and this is important to remember when looking at everyone's scripts, is that they won't look exactly the same because everyone's personality is different. So this is my piece of work. This was the third piece of calligraphy that we did over the semester and the third regular script that we did. So I think this piece of work has good balance throughout because all of the characters are about the same size and they have the same spacing in between. The only thing with that is that the signature is a little bit on the smaller side compared to the rest of it, but I think overall it's pretty neat and clean. There's bold strokes, and you can tell the difference between my thinner strokes and my thicker ones. I did have a problem with the ink bleeding through, so some of the thicknesses of the lines are a little bit too thick and bleeding together, which is something that I had to deal with. And then I also think I could have had better use of tapering my ends. But overall, I did enjoy writing the script because I like the straight lines and I liked the rules that came with regular script, but how you could also put your own personality into it. So this is my peer's script work. This is Alyssa Gordon's. I think hers is overall very good and neat. There's bold characters, clear lines, and I think it's overall a strong piece. I think her main issues was probably the balance between the main characters and the signature. I think the signature is just a little bit too big, and as you can see, they're kind of bleeding together just because I think the balance and sizing was a little bit off. But other than that, I think it was really good. I think she did have the same problem as me with the ink bleeding, but looking past that, I think it's a good, strong piece. But you can definitely tell the differences between mine and hers and our personalities that reflected through our piece of work.